Welcome back, let's see, to Final Fantasy XIII. I'm Scott, and you're at the TheScottSpot channel. Okay, so we're just continuing our hunts. We're on to like the final challenges, basically. We only got like maybe 4 or 5 marks left in the whole game, I think. So I was looking for Mission 54, which is the one for well, I don't want to spoil it, for the sub-boss, or somewhat super boss that I said we were going to need to skip until we had grind it up a little. But I was looking for its Cie'th Stone and I couldn't find it, and I was just wandering around in the general area where it's supposed to be, which, by the way, on that plateau where we first found the first Gigantuar, above the turtle nest. Look at this turtle just facing down the Gorgonopsids. But anyway, so let's go ahead. Well, what I was saying was I found this Cie'th Stone for Mission 16, and apparently we never did it. We just skipped that one for some reason. Oops, so let's take care of that real quick. It should be a piece of cake. Mission 16, Surrogate Slayer. The Mark is a Sahagin, located in the Font of Nanva, which is where the Chocobos live. My dear, sweet sister set out with her grandiose dreams of saving the Chocobos, but never returned. I have sought her crystal high and low, but it is nowhere to be found. Can it be that she turned Cie'th? No, she will return. She must. But until she does, there is no one to defend the flock. Perhaps if I complete her focus, the fallacy will set her free? I will set out for the Font of Nanva at dawn, and put an end to the Sahagin's predation. Yeah, I don't think it works that way, buddy, unless you get some sort of divine intervention from Etro. So I'm going to have to cross literally pretty much as far away as it could possibly be, over to the Font of Nanva, or over there. So, I will meet you guys there. Okay, here we are, back at the Font of Nanva, and as you can see, our marks are all over there. It's like a group of Ceratoraptors and Sahagins, and as we know, Ceratoraptors like to summon a shit ton of Ceratosaurs, so this could get hairy. However, it is possible to get a preemptive strike on those guys. Even though we probably don't need to since we're so overpowered, let's go ahead and do it. The first thing you want to do is take out these guys, because they'll get in the way if you try to do a preemptive strike, so hold on. Okay, so after you eliminate them, position yourself just to the right of the rock near the mark. Shit, not so they get alerted though. Go the other way. Make sure that the fern-like plant is not in your way. Alright, we see the fern. You want to get as close to the Ceratosaur bounding back and forth as possible without alerting it. Okay, so this looks like it's viable. This is probably as close as you can get if I had to guess. When it bounds away from you and the rest of the mob is also not facing you, you can get the preemptive strike. Okay, so let's let him hop this way. Did I get it? Awesome. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is immediately have Hope stagger one of the Ceratoraptors. Like that. And then switch targets and stagger the other one. And after that, your commandos will eliminate the other two. Then try to stagger the third Ceratoraptor before the stagger gauge wears off. Then switch to Strike Team and cast and fire on both ladies. Your turn, Lightning. Then once that's done, switch back to aggression and finish the battle. And you can use Tireless Charge to defeat them if necessary. Alright. And there you go. 5 stars. Target time was 1:32, but we only needed 34 seconds. So yeah, that battle still needs some strategy even at this point in the game. We also got 14,840 CP. Not bad. And our reward is a Rotocrosite. Seems like we got another one of those not too long ago too. Alright, we have successfully saved the Chocobos. So let's look at our map here. I'm just looking at... I don't see any holes this time. Make sure we didn't miss any other ones. Alright, so we've still got mission 54 and 62 through 64. So 1, 2, 3. We got 4 missions left, guys. Alright, so I'm going to try to find the Cie'th Stone for mission 54. I couldn't find it before. It's supposed to be in that same general area where we fought the Gigantuar and where we just found the last Cie'th Stone. Actually, I could probably rent a chocobo here and get there a lot quicker. I like how I said rent, like that's a thing. I really hate this little map area because I keep trying to like just run across the water, but it's too deep. Don't run away from me. This chocobo trusts me though. Hey Choco. Bobby Corwin. Giddy up! Okay, I've managed to locate the Cie'th Stone in question, and for the record, that's a Megistotherian tail flailing around back there. But it's actually on this cliff near the exit to the Mahabara Subterra. I don't think I've actually ever been all the way over here, so no wonder I had never found it, or had a hard time finding it. Anyway, Mark 54, the bigger they are, and it's a Gigantuar. Now, if you're any good with portmanteaus, you might think that this is a gigantic cactuar. Well, you'd be right, and it's one of the toughest foes in the game, for sure. Let's see. We 5 Lassie are the shepherds who see the caravan safe from harm. Though we act as one, it falls to me to fulfill our focus, for I am the leader. And what manner of leader would shirk this most onerous of duties? I cannot abide such shame. The eastern tours of the dominion of our mark, a fell Gigantuar. It is said to frequent a rise within Ortwis territory, which is, the turtles. For honor, the foul sea, and my brothers. I guess Ortis would be a better way to say Ortwis. For honor, the foul sea, and my brothers, I will slay the spiny scourge, and carve my own legend in its ruined husk. Good luck with that, buddy. It obviously didn't end very well for you. At least you didn't die, though. Alright, so where's our mark at? I have a pretty good idea. It should be right around here. Oh, it's right where we fought that first Cactuar. Interesting. Well, I guess it's time for us to head that way. And actually, I think that we're going to need to do some prep work at a save point to make some accessories, especially for this battle. So, I will meet you after I've done that. Okay, I've made it to the save point that's right near the mark, and I've done all the necessary preparations. So, I'll just show you my paradigms real quick. You're going to need Espionage, Rapid Growth, and Cerberus. And surprisingly, we are using Snow, and Lightning's our main here. And the neat thing about this is that it has Lightning as a synergist in 2 of the paradigms, which is non-standard, as you know. And there's one paradigm that has all 3 of them as synergists, so that's real cool. Anyway, also important are the equipment. They all have sprint shoes, as usual, but I also created a maxed out pain deflector and effulgent cape for all of them. Those are upgraded from pain dampeners and white capes. And also gave Lightning and Snow each a diamond bangle to up their HP, and Fang gets to hold on to the growth egg. So yeah, that's our setup. Now this battle can get hairy, so actually I'm going to save real quick. And up we go. Looks like the Gigantuar is nowhere in sight, so I'm guessing this is going to be a cutscene. No preemptive strikes this time.
I think our prickly green pest's back. Come for another shot at old Saz, have you? Sweet mercy! Go! I don't believe we met. I know that trot. It is you, isn't it? Find yourself some fertilizer, did you? Well, Saz ain't ran off again. Outrun by a cactus. Twice. Oh no. Everything's spinning. Playing with me? I'll wipe that smirk off your face. Teach you to mess with Saz.
What a silly cutscene. But man, this thing has a problem with us apparently. Okay, so open with a Libra scope. So everybody knows to try inflicting daze. Then put bravery and then fire on Lightning. Now wait for them to get days on this thing. And as soon as that happens, switch to Rapid Growth, which has 3 synergists. Then use Bravery and Fire on Fang and Snow.
Appreciate it.
And then you wait for them to get haste on everybody. As soon as that happens, switch to Cerberus. And use just a round of attacks. Every time your round of attacks is over, make sure to use a painkiller on anybody who needs it. And I'm actually going to use a potion, hopefully get my HP back above 10,000. You want to make sure your HP is above 10,000 at all times. Looks like Fang's about to die, but hopefully we can kill this thing first. Come on, guys. Fang's dead, but that's okay. We can still win. Boom. Okay, please be 5 stars. Oh, yes. Target time was 2:08, but we only needed 1:15. Okay, so I cut all my failures out. That actually took me like 5 tries, because Lightning can only take 10,000 needles before she dies. Or 1. She can take it twice, that's what I'm saying. Anyway, but we got 40,000 CP for that, which is nice. And a Gigantuar doll. And a 5-star rating. I think we should get some achievements for that as well. We get the Florophobe achievement, which is worth 30G, 30 gamer score. And also Dorgon's trophy. So let's see what those are for. Dorgon's trophy completed all high-level Cie'th Stone missions, so I guess that's all B-rank missions. And then we also got Florophobe, which is toppled a green tear and cut an oversized succulent down to size. Alright, so we've officially taken out Mark 54, the Gigantuar. Nice. And I think, I didn't read this, but we also got the rank of Needleworker on that. Okay, so you know what that means. Now that Mark 54 is out of the way, we're going to move on to Mark 62, which is the last Cie'th Stone Circle Cie'th Stone. So I'm going to head down there, and I will meet you guys there. Man, we made that Gigantuar a bitch, huh? Okay, here we are at the Cie'th Stone Circle. Fang is preparing for the upcoming super boss battle. I hesitate to call it a super boss, but it is one of the hardest battles in the game, so take that for what you will. Alright, 62, Indomitable Will. The mark is a Raktavija, which, as you'll remember, was one of the final marks of one of Titan's trials. However, this time, there's 2 of them, which is scary. Anyway, the soul is as the soul is meant to be. Resist not the flow of its will, and all shall be ordained. Entreat with the Raktavija, of will unwavering, and become one with life's circle here again. Whatever you say, Titan. This better be the last damn thing we ever have to do for you, though. Now we get to watch him spit out his fog shit. Thanks, Titan. Alright, so you do need you actually have to have a chocobo to reach this mark. So before I get on, I will go ahead and show you my setup here. You got Even Dodge, Tri-Disaster, Thaumaturgy, Ruthless, Relentless Assault, and Coordination. So you can see that is a highly complex setup, more so than usual. And one of these roles has Fang as a synergist, so just keep that in mind. As for equipment, it's very similar to the first Raktavija battle. I put 3 maxed out Witch's Bracelets on each character, giving them resist magic plus 75%. I also gave the Genji Glove to Fang so she can inflict more than max damage, and a maxed out Weirding Glyph to both Vanille and Hope. Alright, so let's hop on board our faithful Chocobo companion here. Waited for Titan to spit out his stupid fog. Alright, so where are we going? How far away is this guy? Oh shit. Way over there. I like way across the step. Okay, well I don't think I'll meet you there. It's just there's no point in cutting because it's just a short trek, and plus you only got a taste of what the Arch Out step looked like under this Titan fog earlier. You know what I just realized? We've been doing all this shit with Titan, and I have yet to make a Titanfall joke. 60 seconds till Titanfall. Alright, now where are we? Oh, got close already. Alright, so our mark should be right up here on this plateau then. Up we go. There's actually a dig spot right next to our mark. That's kind of odd. I think it's the first time I just like jumped on top of a dig spot. But it's just a chocobo tail feather. And there's our mark. 2 Raktavijas. Let's go! Oh shit. Well, I'm gonna have to get off the chocobo first. Sorry, dude. Alright, so this strategy can also be complex, so be prepared for that. You know, those maxed out Witch's Bracelet, I think we made that for the first Raktavija battle. Too bad you can't get a preemptive strike. I can't remember, did we get all the information on this guys the first time? Yeah. All elemental damage is halved, magic damage is halved, physical damage is normal. Never allows itself to be caught by preemptive strikes. It executes powerful magic attacks, chain bonus accumulates slowly, capable of inflicting poison. Alright, so what you want to do is spam slow until both marks have it. You want to keep doing that, and you also want haste to be put on all 3 characters. However, it's probably going to take you longer to put slow on than it is to get haste on everybody. So let's put it on this other Raktavija. Come on. Oh, they're slow. Alright, and then once that's done, switch to Try Disaster immediately. And let's do Fire, Blizzard, Thunder, Water, Thunder. Do it on this guy here. And just keep doing that until his chain gauge is almost full. However, you want to make sure Fang has Brave before he gets staggered. So don't get carried away. Man, these guys take forever to stagger. Oh, and they hurt too. Also, be sure, remember that you can use the Thaumaturgy Paradigm to heal, which is what I'm about to have to do, I think. I want to get to like 125 first, though. Alright, let's switch to Thaumaturgy and heal up. Gonna need you to heal faster, Vanille. Alright, switch to Coordination real quick. And put Bravera on Fang. Alright, now that it's staggered, immediately switch to Ruthless and let Vanille stick Deep Protect on this guy. Alright, once Vanille sticks Deep Protect, switch to Relentless and attack. Go on the offensive. By the way, if the mark uses Dispelga, switch back to Coordination long enough to put Bravera and Haste back on Fang, and then switch to Ruthless again to let Vanille reapply Deep Protect. Hopefully that won't happen though, except for it just did. Alright, let's switch back to Coordination, put Bravera back on Fang, and Haste. Switch back to Ruthless. Vanille, I'm going to need you to put Deep Protect on, girl. Quickly. Alright, this isn't working. Let's do High Wind. Kill it! Oh yes, it worked. Awesome, I can't believe that actually worked. Okay, so let's switch back to Even Odds and put Slow back on this guy. Slow. Alright, once Slow's on, as well as Haste on everyone, by the way, we're just repeating the process again now. Let's switch to Try Disaster. Get its stagger this guy next. So this should go a little bit easier now, because we basically halved its damage output by killing the one Raktavija. Also, since it has Imperil on, well, it looks like it's still resistant to elements, so... Maybe because it has a shield up. Who knows? Shit. We need to heal. Kill me quick, please. Man, that was close. Heal just a little bit more, Vanille. Alright, let's switch to Coordination and put Bravura on Thing. Make sure it's reapplied. Switch back to Try Disaster. Shit. Stagger him. And then switch to Ruthless. Oh shit, my controller battery died. Shit. I can't believe that happened right then. Switch back to Ruthless. Let Vanille apply the Protect. Shit. Switch back to Coordination to get Bravery and Faith back on. Damn it, I can't believe that happened. Let's do Haste again. Switch back to Ruthless. Vanille can get the Protect back on. She already did. Oh man, it's really hurting it bad. Alright, I think we can finish it with High Wind. Goodbye, Raktavija. Boom. Boom shakalaka. Man, we wrecked that thing. That wasn't even hard. As long as we knew what we were doing. Damn, and 50,000 CP. Not bad. Our target time was 12 minutes and 16 seconds, but we needed 1 second more than a fourth of that. I think if my math is correct. Oh wait, less than a fourth. Neat. And our reward is another Genji glove. Not that I think we really have a need for a second Genji glove. Alright, so that's the last Cie'th Stone. You would have, Titan Cie'th Stone. You would have figured we would have got another rank or a cutscene or something for that, but I guess not. Titan is not impressed, I guess. Okay, so that leaves us with 2 marks left.